Hi, this is MOHANA PRIYA, IT Professor, Dr. SNSRCAS College of Arts and Science, Coimbatore, and this is my email ID mohanapriya@gmail.com. Today we are going to discuss Fibonacci series in PHP Programming. So we'll see how to solve the Fibonacci series in PHP Programming. So open your Notepad plus plus editor and you can start your PHP program. So open tab, question mark and PHP. And today we are going to discuss about Fibonacci series. So just Fibonacci series. Fibonacci series. You know how the Fibonacci series will be printed. That means initially you want to give two values as input. One is 0, another one is 1, and it adds that inputs. That is 0 and 1 will be added, and it will be generated the new value 1. 1 plus 0 will be 1, and it next value will be generated by the last two numbers. So last two numbers 1 and 1. 1 plus 1 is equal to 2, and next output will be last two numbers. So last two numbers 1 plus 2 3. Likewise 3 plus 2 5. So likewise we are going to generate the Fibonacci series. So to solve this problem we need to create at least 4 variables. First variable to store this value. There is we just want to give two inputs. One is 0, another one is 1. Because if you give input, then only it can generate the Fibonacci variable, Fibonacci series. So we just want to store 0. I am creating one variable, that is previous variable, and another variable I am going to create current value to store the current value. So 0 and 1, and we just want to produce a new value, that is I am going to create a new variable next. Okay, so pre variable stores first value and current variable stores current value, and next will be the value what it adds pre and cur. Okay, likewise then what we are going to do means, after generating the first value we are going to add last two inputs only. So we don't want the what pre stores, so automatically we are going to do some swapping operation. So in swapping operation, what current stores, that will be going to assign to the pre variable, and what next stores we are going to assign to the current variable. So that process we are going to do. Okay, so later after this one generator, we are going to assign what current stores, one stores by current, that will be transferred to the pre variable. So pre left the 0 and it stores 1, and next what next stores, that will be moved to the current. So next stores 1, that next will be stored to the current, and we are going to produce a new next value, what now pre and current stores. Now previous stores 1 and current stores 1 and 1 will be added and will be generated the new next value. Likewise you are going to perform this Fibonacci series. So to solving this Fibonacci series, we are going to create 4 variables. So what are the 4 variables? One is pre variable. So initially pre stores 0, and next variable is cur variable. Cur stores 1. These are all the two input, and we are going to generate one more variable, that is next, what will be added by prev and cur. And actually we are going to solve this Fibonacci series using for loop. So if you want to perform for loop, we must give the ending statement or end of the loop. So for that purpose we are creating one more variable, that is known as n, to generate how many times the loop to be generated, that will be assigned in n variable. So here I am assigning n is equal to 5. Okay, so and we are starting our for loop variable for initialization variable, that is counter variable. We are generating I. The loop will be begin as 1, and each and every time I must be checked with whether it reaches n or not. So that will be checked using by I is less than or equal to n. Each and every time I will be incremented. Okay, so this for loop we have created, and our operation is to generate the next value. What do you want to add? The next and next will be next is equal to what pre stores and what cur stores. So after added, so what will happen now? At first step, now our pre and cur is equal to 0 plus 1 is equal to 1. So now our new next value will be 1. So after adding, immediately we want to print the next value, because next for the next we are going to do another operation. What cur stores, we are going to do some swapping operations now. That is what cur stores we are going to assign to pre, what next stores we are going to assign to cur. So we just want to print our next value. So echo next. We printed the next. After printing the next value, we just want to perform the swapping. So how do you perform the swapping? Now our new previous value is equal to what our current value stores. Likewise, our what current value stores, current value is assigned with whatever next variable stores, and our new next will be calculated in the next iteration. So this two statements should be done correctly. So after that, we just closing the loop, and we just closing our PHP program. So here actually initial value 0. So if you want to generate like this kind of series 0, 1, 1, actually what we written now, that will be printed from 1 to 3, 5. Okay, but we want to print this 0, 1 also. We just want to print that 0 and 1 outside the loop. So how do you learn? How do you print? Echo our 0 stores in the variable pre, and our 1 stores in the variable cur, and close it. Okay. Just check. I press this. So check your variable. Now store your file in where XAMPP stores, XAMPP in XAMPP htdocs, and that I created one folder rows, and that I'm just saving the file new fib dot php. So if you stored dot extension php and just put it as double quotation, it automatically converted your text file into php file. Now save this file. Okay, and go to any browser. I'm going to Google Chrome. Just open the file, localhost. In that localhost, I have one folder, that is rows. In that folder only, I have my Fibonacci file. So here new fib.php is here, and open that. So actually n assumed, yeah, I'm simply using the n variable. Just go and correct my n variable, because here in PHP every variable should be defined using by the dollar symbol. Just save this. Now it printed 0, 1, 1, 2, 0 and 1 initial word pre 1 cur stores, and the next value is addition of 0 and 1, 1, and next value is 1 and 1, 2, 2 and 3, 3, 2, 5, 5, 3, 8. So this is our output. So this is our output. So if you want to give some spaces, you can use tab statement, what you used in C programming languages. PHP, most of the coding in PHP will be similar to C programming. Just use the tab statement. And after printing every next value, you just give some space, means use tab /tab. So it gives some space. Okay. So I'll also print some statement Fibonacci values, means just add or no output. Fibonacci series 0, 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 5, 5, 8. So you can see. And you can give space here also. So you can see the exact output of Fibonacci series for n times. Thank you for listening.